How do you?
Hello.
Yes, can hear you now.
Now, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you day on Mother Earth. We don't come back today. I beg pardon, this old man, engineer, and a professor, so I'll be mute myself this now. Not sorry for me. Today, with a test with new system, and so some hiccups go day. I want to on a left hacker for we. La briefly show na the new studio they try for test. This na the new studio they try for test. And some hiccups go there. Do ya on a left hacker for we. We go graduate and qualify as we they go on. This not a dominion business. We they learn as we they go.
Dominion here.
Today are they
Dominion here.
Dominion. Today they are back with me brother Imran. We can deal with a very, very important topic. I say very important because this is get for do with we all welfare. And one thing where I believe we all get for accept. Say we're a part of this topic we can discuss today. 63 years plus after independence, we're not able to do much for ourselves. We're not able for ask why. We not ever do that because we feel say everything about us is bright and beautiful. Everything about we not bright and beautiful. We therefore begin accept that. The problem, not to politics, not to poor leadership, So anything working the point finger pa. Recently we don't hear about Big Brother. Not even Big Brother. Big Brother been there India. I go call people tongue Bombay. When Big Brother come already, people then call and the name where get Mumbai. Today India get nuclear weapon and get all thing they don't they develop. Naturally they go buy Auna Kola Keke. The problem they inside we as a people. And we therefore begin accept it. We therefore begin manage that. We therefore begin understand that. If we do that, then salon will be how we want them. Now I make today the topic they can start, and I don't believe so go end on today. We will go 1, 2, 3. It shows them with this. The topic they can start today is we are and we have become our own enemies. If I can put up on the funny Creole, Sabi, we self own enemy, and we don't be we own enemy. We Sierra Leoneans. Now not talk about other people in other country where they talk about Sierra Leone. We Sierra Leoneans. Now we own enemies, and we don't be we enemies. If you look all over social media, they see that. Say now we own enemy, and we don't be with enemy. You go on social media now, say if you talk something as a joke, somebody go reply you for course. You can see that, say, hey, what you do? Why this person for car attack me? We thought we are enemies. It's a fact. But why and how? Now that we they begin examine today, me and my brother, and we go see whose kind of recommendations that we go able to make. We can only say so. We not they claim that. But one thing we may know, God give all man sense, but we all they use we sense differently. Some man they using sense for thief. Some man they using sense for Kongosa. Some man they using sense for lie. Some man they use for other thing. We now we own sense we will get where all man get. We they use them. We see down things say, what is thing they happen so? How it happen? What it make it happen? What you go do? And how we go do them? So if I don't reach at this point, la allow my brother Imran, they can tell you now. They tell you small but what happen in Brussels.
Humble na cabo, plenty cushion.
You being a reader.
Humble na cabo, plenty cushion ina. I'm glad you once again for dinner on a front room them, for talk to na on issues them we affect we na Papa Salon. Because I say Papa Salon, all man is say Mama Salon, Salon na a patriarch. Na patriarchal society we get, so na Papa we get. Papa Salon, na so me see am. Waiting me brother they talk, and no miss am no way. You see, God give we all brain, he give we all senses. But God don't give you, he say he don't give you dominion. That he don't give you the power. And the power, now for let you use them gifts there. If you get brain, you know use them, you know go blame God. We biggest problem, as my brother they analyze, it gets for do with deliberate ignorance. Because why I say deliberate ignorance, social media don't make information so close now with fingertips. You can Google anything. Before you get for go for library. Now you get library, you not get library if you get smartphone. you can able reach information. Where Solomon talk about ignorance, then can one for confusion with illiteracy. You can be literate and be ignorant. You can be illiterate and be ignorant. Ignorance simply just means to say you are not informed about something. Anything where you're not informed about, you are ignorant about it. So you can have a PhD, you do biology, but you not study literature. So you're ignorant about literature. It doesn't mean you get for be educated for be ignorant. We all get areas them now we life we not informed about. Like me, when you say mathematics, don't call my name. I'm totally ignorant. But I want to say this to you. When you hear say monkey drink, na butu butu because monkey no get cup. We get for land on certain things them we go make we grow. Just the same way. When you see man set eye, a one eye, old camera, and our eye get no two ways about it. So within a today, for let we come talk about issues then we go make we identify them small thing here. So you see man get no old camera, he lock one eye, make you no doubt again say, hey, wait camera, you for no say the man now why eye man. When you see monkey butu, when you know if you say monkey they drink, no say na butu butu, because monkey no get cup na bush. So we want to now for begin to identify things then. We're obvious. Because right now we country, even things that were obvious, people are not able to understand them. They can talk some butubata sometimes I can vex. And I don't always talk and say if somebody know the reason. That means to say the marble up here, if you know the user, believe you me, I don't care if you keep fast, I don't care if you pray till you foot spill. You can never be reasonable if you know the reason. So, my brother, I'm glad the way we get this topic here today. And today, I'm in the chair, we ask some questions there. But before we say anything, I want to ask my brother, this topic here, where we talk about so today? Why you feel to say it is necessary for let we deal with the topic? I want to let you talk about the topic. We're not going to call it topic. I want you for tell them people there about this topic here. Where you don't do that, you do the introduction, then I go ask you questions. Then we're very relevant to this question. What we talk about today? Famule, and the word that.
Thank you, Imran. You see, the reason we may come up with this topic today now because a lot of things happen during the week where they make us sit down and reflect. Just like what they say, all man get sense and all man get in way they use in sense. Some of we things they happen, we they listen, we they read, we they observe, they will see, they will ask certain questions. Why this they happen so? Why people and they do so? Why people and they talk so? Why people and they think so? One of the things we make a pick this topic. Now the message of the chief minister. It's unfortunate. It's say I'm in a way where people don't understand them. But I think say me and you, we don't say the same thing at this very platform several times. We don't talk say. If even Jesus Christ or Prophet Muhammad go sit down a state house, if the people them not ready for think with them, they're not ready for work with them, nothing not a change. And the reason is the very religion tell we say, it then the Bible put and say, God said, let us make man after our image and in our likeness, so that he will take dominion over the earth. That statement, they not ever explain unto we clearly because he did back in the Quran. The Quran, it is several sides and where then clearly states say, God make man from clay. He put a breath of himself in man. And he say, let man be master now this world. Like command say, let the angels then worship we. Satan say no. And now they worship this way, don't make where they camp well. God say, yeah, sabi oti no sabi. Believe say if the chief minister then go to this land for talk about this, people let me for understand and clearly. Until they try for say, but they don't say and just not say, everybody gets sense, but we all they use we sense differently. Everybody, every human being gets sense. There is no stupid person. You know, the first thing we'll get for begin looked. Why would they think say some people stupid, some get sense, some people get blessing, some get swear? Then way of thinking. Part of the problem will make we own enemy. You can be enemy to yourself. We are our own enemy and we are and have become our own enemies. It not mean say your enemy na the next man. So tell yourself stuff what they think say I get enemy now you know your enemy. And get word for that pan psychology. And get word for that. But I will avoid for use big words. You can be your own enemy. You can be your own friend. Because you the power inside you for shape how you want your life to be. You get the power inside you for plan how you want your life to be. You get the power inside you for determine how you want your life to be. And if each of we use them powers, yeah, we say, okay, let we work together as a people. Let we work together as a team. Which man in your power will put them together, then things they go before. But if each man they go in your own way, things not they go before. It is well. So now the background to this topic. The way they think, we believe, the way they see other people, the way they see the world where they live in. Now we mind. Now they determine how we they do things. And how we they do things, now they determine whether we go get peace or not go get peace, whether we go before or not go before. Because for make we go before now this world war day, we need each other. We need each other. If you read say that man turn millionaire, now because other people then work with them. The people that we work with them, they not they talk about them. Now anyway the money count to nine and they talk about. But one man not the grab no more be millionaire. It's possible. I don't know spoke around there was it Gulliver's Travel or Treasure Island. Where that man in one game be left on the island, all the money and wealth been there with her. He end up for be a man in rags.
A
I think a
treasure
Treasure
island.
Island.
Yes.
Yes. A Treasure Island. That's why we say
Long John
we
Silver.
cannot be Naim, we cannot be alone. We need each other. But if we feel say, because we get inside, we say we get blessing, or we get sense, or some funny opinion we not they exist to put on our way for make the next man look funny, then people then go away from we. And when people then go away from we, everything they go bad for we. So they say exactly how we country. All man the fetting company. So nobody is working together. The few they work together, even themselves, what in them feel say na prosperity, not to prosperity. Because as we dey talk so, from 1961 to now, we no get no Saloma go Asian up say me na billionaire. But we dey fit each other, we know that how we self grow. The few people wey get small money, they not get comfort for sure. Why they show you money in a society? Not for the pass and bluff say I get money or build bokos, buy boku botoka. For invest them, let other people themselves go take part, so themselves go get for grow with you. You go get more, then go begin get their own. This is how wealth is created in society. There are 10 ways to make wealth. One of them is that we need people. And for men who get people, we forget some of the things that we're missing in our society. As I dey say, this topic very important. Not of politics. It's not politics. And nobody no interpret them as politics. I don't talk if I for talk politics, not to this way. In politics, it is above and beyond the way una dey talk and as alone. And they operate on Eleanor Roosevelt in principle. Eleanor Roosevelt was the woman who read the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in front of the General Assembly of the United Nations in 1949. She was the wife of the American President Theodore Roosevelt, who took America through the Second World War, a crippled man. Can you beat that? That man was crippled. He was on a wheelchair. They tell you, say, the human being had the mind, the nine matter. That lady said, small minds discuss people. Mediocres discuss events. But great minds deal with issues. It's a quotation that is out there. Go and find it. You'll see it and read it. Before we begin talk politics, but salon self, now talk the issues, not to the people and the events. I don't discuss people and events. If I mention what Chief Minister just now, I will tell people and say, in as much as not to enroll for say that as a public servant, but he was grossly misunderstood. I understood what he meant because I saw it in good faith. But it's not his role to say that, because if you are a public servant, you go and say that, then you are saying, I cannot solve the problems. So resign. Resign.
Excuse.
Huh?
I say for excuse.
He for recuse himself from the office.
Exactly.
But I understand what he mean. And I go advise her next time we want make them statements that they like come to me. I go advise her for talk.
But not to Danny no more. Not to Danny no more.
Let them know
Say.
the truth.
Now the supplementary thing where he say Pantap Day, now he upsets people them. Where he talks say, now mocks them and touches them the thief electricity. That was very generalized and a pick on religion.
Not even that was going too far. It was going too far.
That one now they go way out of
It
the
was
ordinary.
going too far. It was going too far. We know these people are not perfect, but don't go public to say such things, because you see, society they operate on hope. I go tell you, say, one of the few strings we hold with society now, Now the religious institutions them. Whether they are doing right or wrong, not only now the issue now. The issue is then they hold with people then together because then they keep hope alive in them. You understand? When you lose hope, if Salon lost hope right now one of three things they be. Either the people will all drop dead one day out of stress, or we go to war, or maybe all man go run come on the country. Then there will be nobody in Sierra Leone.
The most likely thing will
So
happen, they go get
we
frustrated and
get for keep that hope alive. In as much as we are still looking for the solutions, let we avoid making statements we go destroy that hope. The church and the mosque, them, not the most holy, we know, but this is not what we should be discussing now.
be a direct attack on them.
We should be discussing how to make things quieter and better. But coming back to the topic, you see, as I say, the way what you believe, the way they think, the way they understand now we mind, we relationship with people, we relationship with we self. Because through this, so a lot of people don't know that. Boy Jalo gets a relationship with himself. He can sit down in quiet moments, they talk to himself, they tell himself, you idiot, why you do this? Why you do that? Yes, I do it. I'm honest to be telling myself. Then I call introspection. Everybody, every human being supposed to forget a quiet moment for do that. Then at the same time, if you get the ability for question yourself, you forget the ability for look at some other person and question things about them without offending them. If you try for question them, they're not the see them as something, left them. Maybe experience go teach them one day. Maybe experience go teach them one day. And experience then say teach it fools. It's better you listen to somebody who you don't learn from something than you go through the experience because there are certain experiences and not the pray let people then go through them. Some of us have been there. I wouldn't want anybody to go through some of the experiences I've had in life, especially when I was a teacher in Sierra Leone. I know what I suffered. I don't want anybody to go through the experiences then they. I thank God, I survive them. Now I can advise people. If they listen, fine. If they not listen, well, go learn yourself. But coming back, sir, this in summary is what this topic is about. And as I say, I not believe she would have done on today. So it's over to you, sir.
Well, me fambule muna yari within me landed brother Setena is so correct. And I want for just put one or two caveats on top what he say before I begin the ask and the questions. You know, because God na himself self make this clear because he give we dominion. And not like people them where no they engage their mind. In the book na the Bible where they call Hosea 4:6, he read, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I would also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of God. I will forget thy children. Waiting God is tell we now. He say anybody will not improve himself mentally. He say he go reject him because you know see how you will be a priest to them for communicate with them when you vacuous. He says so If you are empty up there, even you picking they go reject them. This is not God na talk. God wants people and when they use their head. God wants people and for use their mind positively. Like what Mrs. Roosevelt say, he said people there. Where they Congo sir, and because they use their head. The one where they use that half enough. Then they discuss people. He said the one them when they use them properly, then they do or think about things them where they bring growth. So my brother, having said that, I want you begin to open this thing up for we. Do ya? How we believe in the affect we mortal man then? How it affects how we they think, how we they behave? Do ya? Help me with that. I go repeat again. How does our belief affect us as humans? That means to say, how we believe them, the way they think, they affect we as mortal man. How we believe them, they affect we as mortal man.
Well, I will try to make this answer as simple as possible because it's a very complex and loaded question. Complex in the sense that religion, science, and get one side with a meet up about we mortal man. That's not how we they use we senses. If you read all the religious scriptures, you read all the scientific scriptures, you will see a common meeting point about the use of the senses. Even the Ten Commandments, part of what in the Ten Commandments they try for make we get under control now how they use the senses. Thou shalt not be covetous, thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that. It's all about the use of the senses. And the senses now part of we mind. And if we go back and make a connection to that in religion, we tell we say, God make we like himself. Then they begin understand, say, God now some existence, whether physical or spiritual, where they use intelligence. And the human being now, how would they think? What you now they make what you believe. What you believe, now they determine what you would agree on, what you will not agree on. What you believe, now they determine how they see we come immortal man them. Beliefs, now they determine all that here. This is what they call tribalism, this is what they call racism, this is what they call what in by religion, they say this na pagan, this na kafir, all na expression of beliefs. So, what you believe, it gets a lot for do with how you understand the world and how you understand the people them around you. And what you believe even gets more for do with how you understand yourself as a person. If you believe what in them tell you, where you not find out, and maybe you're not correct. Sometimes it block you for make you able to use your own qualities then. And I believe saying a part of the problem na Sierra Leone. We are totally colonized mentally. The beliefs of the Sierra Leonean, if you listen them, if you read them, you see say, when I highly colonized people, we not they think by ourselves, we they think like robots. And so we limited in our ability for think free and create for ourselves, for make for ourselves. Now they are trying to avoid using too many technical words. You believe it can make you somebody who is subservient. That is, any children tell you, say yes, not true. Or it can make you, to make you begin ask questions. Once you begin to ask too many questions, left them. Curiosity, that part of human nature. Curiosity, you want to know, you want to know, you want to know, you want to find out. And a part of the nature of God for find out. Now I make the religious books then tell we say, go ye in search of knowledge. All the religious books then talk. That part where he quotes just now from Bible, now that's it they tell we. That if we not go in search of knowledge, then that godliness they go away from we. Because God himself is knowledge. God not anything past knowledge, intelligence. So if you avoid knowledge, if you avoid intelligence, if you avoid good counsel, if you avoid trying to use wisdom, then you know they get nothing correct in this life. Until we and the Bible say, then drove Adam and even at the Garden of Eden. Some people then feel say now that thing. It's knowledge. It's about knowledge. It's about knowledge. The thing was the ego. The ego took over everything and they felt they knew everything. That's why they say the earth of the fruit of knowledge. But we get weird interpretation because the way they go teach with the religion and Africa and other things, then go teach with them for make you afraid, fear. And so they interpret unto we for afraid. They don't tell we the real meaning. But thank God some of we don't they find out the real meanings, they don't they search for them. Believe. Now they determine exactly what you would be. If you go for be poor, now because of the whole belief. If you go for be rich, now because of the whole belief or what you believe. If you go for be united and peaceful, now because of what you believe. If you go for be divided, hateful and warlike, now because of what you believe. God mark am for we.
Okay.
God give we free will. Free will. You know why God give we free will? When God don't make we, he put part of himself power. He left we let ourselves be innovative. Now we find out things for ourselves. You know, if we don't give you sense, then you can't control we back. That's a we not robots. But he give we emotions, he give we everything. Then we're able to understand what they do and try for do the best we can do. That's not coming.
You know, I'm glad the way you put this succinctly. You know, it just opens something where can me aid. You know, as I can always say to people, I say with perception, they affect with thinking. And with thinking, they affect with behavior. You see, when we talk about this word here, what you call belief, it's so funny. Things they won't believe, nothing they will not see. I believe this, I believe that. All the things that way they believe, like I believe there is God. You know they fear. Because something what they see, you know. No wonder bad people are always waiting propaganda for make you dey in doubt.
For make you believe what's not correct, not to for make you dey in doubt.
Exactly. You see, this is the whole irony. I'm glad the way
Well,
you bring and come. Because when you look at it, everything was subject to belief. It's not visible. It's not visible now, we hide them.
Hmm?
We can start with God. We know they see God. But we believe, say, God exists. People are way spiritually connected with them. Then they feel them, then they see them. You know, in the spiritual realm.
Come, I want to hold you thoughts this, sir.
Yes, sir.
You see, the issue of God, we're not going to discuss them all now, but I want to make one point.
Yes, sir.
Just like what I said just now, the way they're going to explain religion to we, are for colonize we.
Yeah.
Then personify God, they make her into one image of a man, a giant of a man sitting on a throne, all this fire around them. They operate a watch we. They say, now it's no more, they can't deal with that. Him they tell me, you picking and I say the men, eh?
You know that the simplisticness of God itself is shown by the 10 Commandments. When are the laws the way he give it? When you look at that law, it say there is no other God but me, not in the air, land, anywhere. It say in a jealous God. You know for worship any God but him. Then it talk for say for keep one day for him only. Then the other thing is say not call in name Pankalukalu. Then all the other waiting, now 3 no more day for him.
Well,
All the other 7.
I want to understand one thing. All those things, they're part of the colonization mechanism. God only wants from we gratitude. The new age churches, them, what are they called born again churches? Of the message about God is correct. Really, the funny side of it is it's not properly done to change people because there is an underlying factor when I stop them. That is the economic side. But the message is about God more clear. The issue of faith, when I in a belief, when I connect to God, and how for relate with God, they are saying it in a way we easily understandable. If only you can think one step like them. God does not exist as a physical form. God exists as the most spiritual existence within everything, everywhere. God exists in the whole cosmos. It's not that old man up there waiting to go and punish you, or to that old man who will only wait for you to pray before he gives you food. If God will want to do that, it not before mate Lord they pray try for give you food. You say no with demands. You understand? But the way they go interpret the religion to we, it make we not understand who God is. And because we not understand who God is, we then teach we the philosophy of impunity. This is that old man who will give you favor or punish you, the out and stick God. And that God does not exist. The God that exists is the God of love. Now I make the only thing I want from when a gratitude. Let's say thank you for making me Thank you for all that I am. Thank you for everything. That's all he needs from you. And he expect you forget that same open heart to become immortal man. When some immortal man do something, try to understand why he do am. Ask why he do am. And if you not say you're not perfect, look you come immortal man say you're not perfect. That's where gratitude comes in. Okay? That's where gratitude comes in. And the next thing we God tell we then shape into 9 commandments. Now one thing tell we. He say what you not let them do to you, not do unto other person.
The golden
Now
rule.
then are the 9 commandments.
And the golden rule.
Yes. If you not let them kill you, not kill person. If you not let them thief you, not thief person. If you not let them take you, if not go take other person with.
Well,
Simple as
before you stop me, that's where I was taking it. Because if you
well,
look
go
at
ahead.
all the
Go
9
ahead.
commandments, it's about relationships with one another.
Yes.
Because the
Yes.
3, what are the most easy commandments? Let me call God in name Pankalukalo. Let we keep 1 day for him out of 7. Then they will not get other God. Now the most simple commandments, them. The one that were difficult.
You cannot have another God, sir.
But the point what I try for make, and I try for tell you how simplistic God himself is when they make so complicated. But all the complication, it is with we, and it try for break and down for we say,
No, I
do to
say
others.
you cannot have another God.
He said,
No two God exists. Now one they exist.
he said, do to others as you like them do unto you. And Jesus come, he can make them even better. He said, love God with all your heart, your might, and your soul.
And
That's the
Jesus
first
tell we
commandment.
want your people, he tell we want your people and not they take note of.
He said, let we love God with all we heart, we might, with soul, and everything. That's the first
Yes.
commandment. The second commandment is say, love your neighbor as thyself. So Jesus Christ, he break the 10 commandments into 2. Love God with everything in you. Then the second commandment.
My neighbor as thyself means do unto others as she want done unto you.
Unto you. He said, thou shalt not steal. You know they thief from God. You know they see God for thief from him. Thou shalt not kill. You know he will kill God. You know they see him. Thou shalt not commit
Well,
adultery.
the point about those things is, it will be difficult for explain Nayap and this program. I want to take a program on that.
Okay. Well, I want to ask you.
Mankind as an existence get 3 forms. You get your body, you get your mind, you get your soul. The soul is God existing in you. When they say you don't die, the soul not they die, now the body they die.
You die.
When the soul in us, now we take identify with self. Each one gets a name attached to that soul. Your name na boy. Your name na Imran. So when I ask you, you say, I am. I am, that is the name of God.
I am Imran Toure. And when you die, they know they call you by that name day again, and they call the body.
Because God not inside that material, they were don't left.
Yes, I carcass, empty, shell.
He said, from dust shall thou, unto dust shall thou. Not to show na and Christian.
Yep.
Myself been study the Bible. I been a bit some man and Pambike na grammar school.
You did try, but we'll not go far.
You understand?
Yeah.
When you want to get clear, then 9 commandments. Now, like what they say, we get ethical standards, ethical rules, codes of conduct. we for listen to and go by, because now that go bring we together. If you, don't go out. If you do unto others as you want done unto you, the first thing where they build up in a society, now trust, Trust. We will come onto those issues, but not today. Today, let us stay on this topic. We are and we have become our own enemies. When you go out, I've been just saying, the nine, oh, my friend, you are dark. Okay, set, okay. Are you here? Oh, you don't fall off again. Oh, God. Sorry about that. My host is not too technical. This old power see domain land technology, so I no worry about that. I'm comfortable. And see them about and see technology now for the young generation, not to all. Some of we now the old generation, they work like them. Age is just numbers. It's how you think that is your age. So, as I was saying, are you back, my friend? Try to
I
stabilize.
had one phone call them, Papa. Sorry.
Well, try for the use the pad. When you use the phone, people must cut you off because people are not the members. Say, oh, that man, they're online now. That's part of our problem also, Imran. Disregard for each other.
Mm.
I ain't just not happen so. That make us say we are all our enemies.
Right.
People who know that every Friday you're on this program.
Mm-hmm.
They call you at this point in time. Now disregard for your own time.
And unlike people say they call me back to back. You don't call me, I no answer. Put say I go call you back. You still they call me. That I should stop all what I'm doing.
Part of what we are discussing here. We
Yeah.
are and we have become our own enemies. It's part of what we
So
are
make I ask
discussing here.
you, because
Yes, sir.
we
Go
get
ahead.
for get for expand on this thing. I want to ask you another question with the money.
Go ahead, sir.
So we
Go ahead.
don't talk about how we believe they affect we mortal man. Now I want to ask you, how does our land opinions and views about others affect our national unity? In Creole, that means to say how the opinion and what we don't learn here and there, they affect the way we treat each other, or how it will affect we national unity. That way, what we treat each other with we opinion and what we get, how it affects national unity.
This question we ask so
Mm-hmm.
at the center. When you get football team, you get number 6, not so.
Mm-hmm.
And the number 6 this span the football team.
Okay.
If we able to answer this question, then we begin make salon. You see, we society get a lot of challenges where some of them come off from way back. Also, this is not business, so way back. From around the 10th century,
Mm-hmm.
when people from North Africa, when they come south, and they can look for gold and slaves, then problem here don't start. So we get a society people them virtually not trust each other. I just summarize them. We will find time for deal with the details. Now I make I say this topic will not be done on today. This not just introduction we dey do. Okay?
Just the preamble, just the peripheries.
Mistrust. Mistrust. We get a lot of negative sides to them. First and foremost, if people learn they live together, they not trust each other, the tendency they say, then go do wicked things to each other.
They're not they relax with each other.
Yes. See, within families.
Mm-hmm. You feel threatened.
Families.
You feel threatened.
Yes. Yes. As I say, it come up from way back. And the reasons that we cause them here, we know some, but we don't know all. The main reason we cause this, now the slave trade. One thing I believe so we forget clear. Slave trade not start with the Europeans. 90% of the things they blame Europe for, they don't happen to we before the Europeans came to Africa. The Europeans then come, they meet that system. Whether they try for change them or not, we don't know. Because no record, no, they say then try for change within the meet. But they use within the meet to their own benefit. And they would see. Guinea get bauxite, Salon get bauxite. But Guinea, they make more profit from bauxite than Salon. With mango, they meet you. That's why they do business with you. They say how you spread you bed, that's why they lay down. They not to so.
How you present yourself in a party, so then go look you, they say that you are spoke.
Well, what they say simply is all the problems they around this question we ask so. Because we different from we self. We're different. If you look at the whole of Sierra Leone, if they say now do a national DNA test, I want to assure you say 80 to 90% of the Sierra Leoneans go prove for be blood connected, blood relatives.
Mm-hmm.
I want to assure you that that's I stake my life for that.
You have one ancestry.
Can stake my life for that.
Mm-hmm.
But because we don't get a lot of trauma, we don't get a lot of bad experiences in the past. Today, that thing where they say trust, you know, they. Now, all the talk, so if you go salon, if you not take 10, you fumble and they go make arrangement, let if man can kill you na net.
Mm-hmm.
Then say, Imran, opo karane kala. Fine. What is you?
True.
If you look inside this come out, there was a time in our history where family, they take young family, go sell them into slavery. It's happened in Sierra Leone. Well, people like him blame with man, I say, oh, I don't know history. Well, people them, they take them, picking them, sell. 30 days they be in Ghana. You can see on a CNN. That Volta, Lake Volta issue where they're picking them and they sell them into slavery for go fishing. We have a crisis. We don't understand, say, material wealth, you know, they make them by them means then they. They make them when you build trust. Kind of chiefdom them, if everybody in the chiefdom say, okay, we get 10 section at the chiefdom. This year, we dey plant 5 section, rest. The other 5 section we plant cassava. Then gather themselves into cooperative, then do that. In the next 5 years, that chiefdom they turn millionaire chiefdom. But people will not do that because they don't trust each other. All this noise when they make money, no, this and no. Hey, the country, hey, Tintranga. We can stop this hardship if we're ready. But we'll get for build trust. I make we ask that question, I say na the number 6 by the football team. We for build trust. If we build trust now, the one that we sit on a power, we trust them, say, oh, put 2 penny in their hand, then they use them in the best interest, where all man go profit. I swear to God, we they mobilize people, all man go they put 100 or $200 every month. You imagine, say, you get 1 million Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora. Everybody put $100 every month. You know how much, Dandy? $1 billion every month together. Which if they get $1 billion every month, do we need MCC or international community? Tell me.
No, we don't. But you know, anybody where you trust with little, you can trust with big. Come back to this trust issue where you talk about. You know, na Sierra Leone, people then get what they call Esusu. That Osusu, where people in the hip couple. You know, most Boku, people that don't start Osusu, where they have the money run out.
They say, now the same thing they say, this is
Yes,
a
but
part of the
I
challenges.
just say back what you they say here. And now these are the things and these we make we not they grow.
I make we say don't turn we own enemies.
Exactly.
And we they create the enmity.
Exactly. So when one
We
person don't do them,
don't turn we enemies by we beliefs.
2 person don't do them. I remember when some full man in a Cambia, one man can at the turn, they say na money maker, he make money. Now almost all man at the turn go get money for me. When the money don't plenty, they don't clean it, they go to a room face, he don't cook, he don't lay.
Yeah, because you see, con men thrive on people with cheap beliefs.
Yes.
Even now we get plenty con man them, and they call you all the time. This today says if one call me, the man say in the England, but he call me with a Norwegian number. I take patience answer. Am I speaking to Mohammed? I say yes. And then I don't talk about we don't ask a simple question. As if you are a genuine businessman, why did you have to use a Norwegian number to call me?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no, don't give me any explanation. I said, the fact that you called with a Norwegian number and you're talking from the United Kingdom kills every trust I could have had about you. So fuck off. Sorry, I'm using that word here. That was exactly what I told him. Then I cut off the phone. You see, trust kind of make or unmake things. Trust in the home and they keep the home stable. Like the first time we were small, we had the about divorce, not so.
Yep. Yep.
Like today, they divorce every day
Everywhere.
because trust has been lost.
Will not be the able prenup.
We're not in a trust. You're not in a trust. If we go back to religion, religion tell we 9 commandments. The 9 commandments it tells you build trust. If you not let them kill, you not kill person. If you not let them thief, you not thief person. If you not let them take you, if you not take other man you. Mind the golden rule they talk say, do unto others as you want done unto you.
To you, yeah.
Trust. That's what it is. And it's the only currency. Trust is the only currency. I'll stick my life for that. This money will they run at that paper or that electronic money, that medium of exchange, to currency. I make in value not stable. Trust in value stable. When you have it, you have everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you have trust, you have everything. You can be the poorest rat in the block, but if you have trust, you will not suffer for anything. People will come to you to assist you. It's not for you to ask. You understand? When you ask, you receive, because even religion tell with it. So we therefore look at then things here within the context of Sierra Leone. Very much. People are disturbing the trend of this program with their funny attitude. But this is part of the problem we are solving. It's part of the problem we are solving. As I say, trust, now not the only currency. It's the currency of God. The trust, people, people trust you, then una go be godly, una go peaceful, una go do everything together. But if it is lacking, I don't care what you do, nothing work, nothing, nothing. It's one side of your question, because I think I don't deal with the trust issue.
Well, I'm glad
The same
we
question, I'm not done the question at all.
okay.
The same question.
All right.
With beliefs, they affect your relationship with other people because it limits your understanding of the people. You will never know something, you will never know somebody if you not go near. If you want learn for drive, you know this, you don't know more you think about drive, you drive, not so.
Mm-mm.
If you practice, not so.
Yep.
If you want learn for play guitar, you know this, you don't know more you think about I play guitar for practice, not so.
Mm-hmm.
If you want no person, like Imran Toure, boy one for Noam, Imran one no boy. If we not interact, we not dey know each other.
Yeah. We have to come close.
We have to come close.
Yeah.
And in coming close, the first thing we forgo with, I'm not expecting a perfect man. When I started talking to Imran Toure, the first thing that came to my mind was, boy, you can be an idiot, so expect one.
You don't forget we made you two bout. One will have to
So battle. I say, well, two idiots no mean any noise. Make some
Oh,
noise. As
oh,
never
no
gonna
bout
kiss
done. Then we realize for say that the same place for shoot him up.
it. You see, this is how life is. This is how existence is. There are nothing or no people that are perfect. We for land say, we dey deal with an imperfect situation for make we get am perfect.
Yeah.
We dey deal with an evil situation for make am good. We dey deal with a wrong situation for make am right. But if we dey go expecting to meet right, or when things go wrong, we point at day, I do so, then we'll never get it.
Mm-mm.
And exactly this is what is happening in Sierra Leone. And I will tell you, the biggest blunder of the Pauper regime, they came to power pointing wrong at the other side. not accepting that they were also wrong. Today we see them wronger. If English can accept that one.
No, but the thing is, when you accuse somebody, straight away you don't build a wall between you and the person. You don't create a
That's not
wall.
one.
Uh-huh.
That's not one. The
Uh-huh.
second thing is, whenever you point a finger, be sure three are pointing back at you.
Yeah.
You see, wisdom. Until we say wisdom is better than silver and gold, but we'll be saying a lie. Wisdom now we lost na Salona, I make a country now they go before.
Now, the Bible tells you for say wisdom is profitable as direct. Then there's another verse back we talk for say wisdom is the principal thing.
Even at the Quran, all what you they talk today na the Quran. I'm not going to quote the Surah there now, but I get the Quran and
I'm
look at
so
it.
happy that you brought that part of faith with belief. That will believe the way we don't limit way, how we don't
I will
inhabit
believe in the limit
different.
we, not
Yeah.
to
Because now
politics, not to religion. Now we beliefs.
them beliefs then they don't create certain stereotypes and stigma. We don't make, we're
Yes.
not able to gel with each other. Like for instance, there is certain stigma them where people can get where don't see so ingrained in our society. Like where you go to Mandela and say, I call them Kenya Muisia, Kenya Muisia, Kenya Muisia. You know, where you can the north, there's Yarata. But then they misconstrued and misunderstand what we ancestors them meant. Just like what you say, how they misinterpret the Bible and the Quran. Because what we people and the mean when they say arata, simply intimini, arata, we
After
they not, the men that in the south, that in they under, we they up.
yes.
Then the reciprocal of what in it Mendele they say, it is exactly what the opposite of what in the Chimney man they say.
The one they already up
Kenyamusia,
here now.
those up there.
Yes.
So it not get anything for do with stigma, it not get anything for do with stereotype, it not do with anything negative or prejudicial to one another. But who created them prejudices there?
We will go school and university.
Is the thing. And still, people and they use them.
Yeah.
Still, people they
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
we they talk
Yeah.
about slavery, we don't blame the white man. The white man said them get slavery in Rome. There were
White
slaves
man
in Rome
start
before they came to
slavery.
Africa.
Imran. One point where our law get clear.
Uh-huh.
White man start slavery in Africa.
Slavery be in Africa.
Slavery in a part, an inherent part of the African culture and societies.
It be in
And
Africa.
together they practice slavery
So
in
as it
Africa.
was in Europe too. Slave now be a
Even
universal
Europe,
thing.
are they
Mhm.
come. Let's make this point.
Yeah.
Even Europe, pretty the slavery there.
Yep.
Pretty the. The only thing, not to make the with my own slavery different. To make another young, they modernize and modify them. In those days, you had to go and work for the Lord to survive. You not serve. Today, you work for the banks and the corporations.
Feudal
They
system.
don't modernize that.
The feudal system, isn't it?
Slaves.
It was there. Even my grandfather had slaves. My grandfather married to one of
Again,
slave,
when we talk, so we're not slave right now. Not
you
slave.
know.
You don't have a slave.
But a lot of people don't know that.
I get that them for pay for not to I don't sleep
Because
like that.
how it be they happen exactly, like for instance, you go take loan from somebody, you know will pay the loan, then they give you picking as collateral. And if you're not able to redeem you picking remain a slave, you know.
Yes.
That was how it happened. It happened in Africa, different. That way with man begin bring tobacco and tobacco pipe and goods that when they not
But
able to get.
not to with man start down there. The Arabs started by selling horses.
Yes.
Horses. Then they
Mhm.
count horse. They exchange them for woman and man them for go work for them. It's in our history. Then say, not to hear say. And another thing we get for accept, slavery will always exist. How we get for Duam, now I make the difference. Mao Zedong, when he was head of state in China, he had a roadmap for China. He telling people and say, "Una allow slave for the future generation." Convince them, then agree. All man wear uniform. To 1970s, Chinese them they wear uniform. Up to why is it 1980?
All
They
one
be
time.
slave. And look, like today, China is taking over the world.
Who's laughing now?
Like today, cars in China ride Lamborghini. If you tell people then that's another big.
Yep.
I would ask that people go to YouTube and find out. I'm not going to use them because of copyright issues. Norway, who saw this? So 1950s, nine them discover oil. The people then say, "Oh, not they mine this oil now." One company where they call Phillips Brother come from America. They say, "Oh, not a miner." Then say, "Look, work, you've gone up."
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Now we work for we picking them. Now build to picking them up. Now Maxingo can benefit from this. Now we slave, put money, now provide them with the best education where they go able to mine this oil and make profit. 1958-9 then declare say nobody not for pay school fee at any level. And today, that's the now. Everything about Norway, whether na public school or private school, are free. The government they pay. Because the people and they pay tax for that. They pay tax. It's a form of slavery. You dey forgo certain enjoyment for make other things happen. So slavery get for always exist. But we on problem na Africa.
Capitalism is a form of slavery.
We believe they not they allow we for modernize we self. We believe say, "Oh, na so meet them, na so it for be." All the noise then they make about FGM. This FGM issue, they're not a distinguish between FGM as a process and the Bondo society. If anybody asks why do we have Bondo societies?
It's not just about the circumcision. There is a lot more in Bondo society than circumcision.
But they're right. Responsible for it because they're not the modernizers. If they don't modernize themselves, people let me for don't see the essence of that society.
Because
the Chinese them, they get similar cultures and everything. They modernize them. Like today, then they benefit from them. They benefit from them. Understand? You see, life not to a static energy. Life not dynamic energy. They move. So, teaming correct 1930, not correct 1931. Teaming correct 1931, not correct 1932. If you want to maintain the same thing, modernize, make them meet up the present time. But this is what we are not doing in Sierra Leone. We have been the same old people. Salomon, we lack for living the past. I make any time see the best thing what Salomon go do. This was how Sierra Leone was in 1960s. We'll go back to our glory days. told them we had glory? Some of us who were born at that, no, there was no glory.
You grab that money and you read or even tell was sun go down so you kerosene day. Fine, kerosene. If you say that gladly, then be gladly.
No many things.
Now then they will be getting dual purpose fridge. When are both electric and kerosene. Electricity not exist, now kerosene and they use. You they put fridge on, the fridge get cockroach inside.
Glory days. The glory days when they talk about the time you get independence, now be 500 trained teachers they will get now the country.
Yeah.
Was that a glory? Was that a glory?
We get few with money. We don't even reach 500 and they control the whole country. They use we young people them na the Bandaduma force. We then give kaki short crosses for the beat we.
That was glory.
That was the glory.
That same glory we they see now. Now the Bandajuma force now in their power so. And they beat people out and like.
Yeah. Yep.
The Bandajuma mentality.
We have not moved at all. We are at the same place.
We have not, because our beliefs are static, Mr. Ture. Our beliefs are static. Our beliefs are static because the Sierra Leonean, I don't care how educated he is, he cannot afford to think in a linear, analytic manner. And that's come up from the type of education they all they get.
My brother, man, we get division 1 for agriculture in Njala. They see mango, we big. You call it English mango. Then the mango we small. You call it chimney mango. So that don't show you say the person feel to say anything way big and nice, inferior. It is not Afrocentric. It's not African. You not believe in instant. If you not believe in who you be, you know what you say. You get problem with your self-esteem. Do you expect somebody else to respect you?
Question.
But look at this man. They're rotting food where they cook all over the place. They made business with it, and it's a booming market. Africans can cook better than the Indians. The Indians have got Korea houses all over England. They're making billions out of it. But guess what? If we invite Chinese man, we say not put pepper. But all Chinese man they cook, you know they tell you say like not put dog.
And they said they eat pepper.
No. They're not they tell you let they adapt what they eat for suit you. We they go buy Chinese to enjoy them back. But
you see,
when Chinese man they can't offend you, everybody, na Chinese man they cannot put this, not for put that. No. That shows they will not believe what you get for offer. And if you not show the world what you get,
you not believe what you be.
What you get? And if you not put them,
you not believe what you be. You not believe what you be.
Exactly. If you
now
not
you
put
don't
them out there,
now you don't talk now say somebody go now use for go pray. We meet picture say for put and down.
For put and down. You know? But you see, you don't have to go to school to be intelligent. This same thing here happened. One of the man, they lie by company. Now the same village they do. And they lie on them. But England and America, but if man be called don't call England. England, everything they plenty. England are so. Them motocar them, so they go up on the candle. They company and they clap and they call it. The imam they pass. Now they see this boy they explain to a company, but this wonderful overseas. Now they can't hide behind them. You hear what this boy they talk about England and America, the glory and everything. Now the man say, Bremer. 90 man turn. He say yes. Hey, Imam, second. Now he say, second one. He said, boy, you from what they're born in at this place, you know, one day left this village. How you manage Sabi, but all them places where they talk about, so England, America, New York. 90 boy laugh. Now he say, now he say, Imam. He said, not to you for me the possible for ask me this question. He said, you when they talk so, you they talk about heaven and hell, you don't go there. This Papa when not
That
go school
was
though, he's that smart. Forgetting, I don't know if you know what they try for talk about. He
I
was
know
that
Chile.
he was that smart. But the
Yeah.
fact is, in their
He
manner use
was,
them
he
for
was,
it.
he was more of a critical thinker.
Yes.
And a part of what he will lack na salon. I will tell you, Imran, 90% of the problems our country they face, not a lack of resources, a lack of proper critical thinking.
Yeah.
What they call linear thinking, systematic thinking and progression. If I do this, it will lead to this. If we go under, what you do, it will lead to this. That progressive way until you reach the end. How many of us think that way? If even we think that way, how many of us have the patience to go through the processes?
It just like when we dey look at table, we just dey look pantap. Hey, table is flat pantap. Somebody wey critical minded, you know they only look pantap. He go say pantap flat. Let look under. He under hollow.
Yeah.
He get 4 legs. Why he get 4 legs? And this is what every person is born with. That's why me small picking. When inside motorcar one day they drive, they go. And that picking they ask me a question. He said, Papa, why is the sky blue? I say, me picking not can disgrace me now. Because when they're small, they get a curious mind. And that did the critical thinking they begin. When they
You
make
know
them, they
till now
ask
they call
questions.
they call innocence.
Uh-huh.
Now unpolluted minds.
Yes.
And then are the innocent people. Those who have not been corrupted with those wrong beliefs and taboos and cultures, etc. And you find it in children. That's why children, then they closer to God.
I make Jesus Christ say, he said you get for be born again for go to God. Because speaking and get pure mind, they're not hypocrites. They say things as they see them.
Yes.
Nothing
Yes.
holds them back. They're not afraid for make mistake. And then prepare for learn from the mistakes. So that
But,
was not an
but,
accident.
but do you understand that word that you have to be born again to go back to heaven?
Shoot.
The same Jesus tell we, I think which book now John or Luke say, heaven is within you, not so?
Mm-hmm.
Connect them. To be born again, to go to heaven that is within you. How do
Mm-hmm.
you understand that? Think of all the beliefs. Think of all the things that you have been taught. Make yourself clean. Just like when you get computer.
Mm-hmm.
When computer is slow, you dey restart them, not so.
Mm-hmm.
When you restart your computer, you don't born again computer. That's what Jesus meant. But because people are not they interpret them properly, we feel say, oh, for be born again means if I go struggle yonder, go kick yonder. No. It just means change your perceptions, change your belief, see them differently, understand God differently. Then you have inner peace. That inner peace is the heaven. Okay? You see, when they talk about this question where you ask me, I tell you, say now the number 6. Now the same thing with the answers are going round and round. That question, now they planted today.
What you they talk about so now 2 Corinthians 5:17, where Jesus Christ tell
Okay.
we for say, he said, therefore, if anyone in Christ, he is a new creation. All things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. That means to say, you don't really,
change your spiritual man,
yeah,
change the way you see life, change the way you understand life.
you don't calibrate.
It no matter whether you be Hindu, you be Christian, you be Muslim, when you change, a lot of things within you have been believing where they hold you back. You dey begin experience life afresh. You dey begin understand life afresh. That's when you are born again.
I think it is time for you to drop that thing where you talk about that psychologist we talk for say for on land.
Alvin Toffler.
Tell me people them about that.
Alvin Toffler, who wrote the book Future Shock, he said the illiterate of the 21st century shall not be those who cannot read or write, but those who have learned, fail to unlearn to relearn. Alvin Toffler was talking about being born again.
That is why I told you to repeat it.
You understand?
That is why I told you
These
to
are
repeat
simple
it.
things we don't understand in Sierra Leone, for God's sake. And that's why we are stuck in the wood.
My brother, now the modern world where we dey so now, yeah. People they relearn every day, they change their career. Because what was a career 20 years ago being a photographer is now redundant. Smartphone don't make everybody now a photographer, so they don't need you. You have to relearn. You have to use your photography into something else. Because if you remain as a photographer, you will die. And if you are like a dodo, we know they learn for adapt. We have to constantly adapt. Even when they can bring things them from Europe, carry go to Africa, we they fail for adapt them into with society. They want bring a camp as they pull out America.
I'll tell you one thing.
You know they work.
Can I tell you one thing?
Uh-huh.
When China started down the road to development, they ordered some tractors from Russia. Because in those days, the West will not sell anything to China. It was a communist state. The Chinese say, will not get party them. Russia will not know if they go they do business with you all the time. Sometimes then they do business and then go overcharge we. So now begin land for make this thing, yeah? So you can take one tractor and scatter them. Then measure. How then they scatter and then they mark. Then they draw the diagram, they mark. Say who self go begin make them tear soon. When they don't scatter and don't then couple them. But the cog them and the gearbox they not fix them properly. So then start the tractor, start. When they put gear one, the thing go be and they say, well, we don't try. Don't scatter back. You know I bring this story? We have been importing cars and vehicles into Sierra Leone since Jesus was a boy. We've had some of the best mechanics I could remember who can repair any car, convert any part for fit any other car. We've had some of the best rewinders where you alternate to Hamburg, in the car and go there, then go open them. That copper cable inside, if it don't burn, then they pull them, then rewind them. If they fix back, they walk back. Have we taken these people to the next step? Have we taken that knowledge to the next step? What's the maker they ask? See, they electricity in there. Oh, me small, me and you. Remember then rally bicycle, let me get one mature where they click up on the back tire, now in the roll, it lights the headlamp. No, so?
Yes. Then they call
Remember
them.
that rally?
Yeah, they call them dynamo.
Yes.
A dynamo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when they take that thing and they will play with them, we put cable, we connect bulb, a light. We been do am oh small. I don't know if you do am, me I do am.
Yeah, we will do it here, of course.
What you they call electricity? Na dynamo they produce am. That man wey they do that rewinding, na dynamo he dey deal with. So we try for do like the Chinese them. We better than people learn they. We give them specialized training. Or we send them some south and they go get specialized training. Then come back. Then begin make dynamos them. Then we able make generator locally.
Mm-hmm.
The generator, what's in a generator? Now a big dynamo with some kind fuel system or power system they turn. Some they use steam, some they use black oil, some they use other means. Even this nuclear station when they talk about, the reactor not only they produce the energy, the reactor they produce the heat or the steam water for go turn the dynamo.
So now
For God's
the
sake, we can electrify Sierra Leone without
so
having to
the
go borrow
technology
from
not
nobody.
change. Now the means for run the dynamo now change. You know, I'm glad
You
the way
dey
you talk.
do a thing and call scaling up. From that small dynamo, you dey scale up for produce certain power capacity. And all that day, if you learn that basic electrical engineering, you for sabi am. The number of wires, the number of magnets, etc., for make you get the resistance, we go produce that power. We have people in Sierra Leone who know that, but they will fold their hands waiting for contracts or waiting for MCC. You know, something is wrong with the way we think, Imran.
You know, I'm glad the way you talk.
Our
I'm glad the
beliefs
way
are our problem.
I'm
We
glad the way
are
you bring
our
this talk.
enemies.
I'm glad the way you bring this talk here. This talk here make her think about the things them way we get for be very where we get forget, we for consistent with principles and with values. Now 9 of them. 9. And now one of them you talk about so innovation. We can forget new thinking.
Me not a scientist. Me not they talk, so me not a scientist. Me not a
Exactly.
engineer.
Innovation
To
in
understand
any
those
society
things.
we're not innovative. Progress not the day. We're not thinking them for change. We're not going just general. They think the same way that kingdom come. The next
Oh,
one,
now get a few people where they can lie pound a day net. Una they dance. They are like,
yeah, sacrifice. Like Sierra Leone, nobody know for die. Everywhere else now the world, people that don't die for make
no,
something happen for the rest.
take the die factor out of it,
No,
Imran.
no.
Take that die
I am
factor.
saying this. I am saying this. I want it to be there because I have a reason why.
Mhm.
Because we don't want to make sacrifice. You cannot be develop a society when not prepared for make sacrifices. You talk about the Chinese. It doesn't necessarily have to be death. But you talk about the Chinese, how one generation sacrifice them wear uniform, they live a very hard life for make them make the sacrifice when they enjoy so they like today. Now, place like Sierra Leone in Africa, generically, we don't want to sacrifice
Me
anything.
here they go suffer for nobody.
I know
Well,
they suffer for nobody.
suffer for
Hey,
nobody.
God, who that? I know they go there.
Suffer
This,
for
that.
nobody.
But
Then
with man
go
they
suffer.
left,
You go suffer past Arab in a desert.
yes, with man they left the Osna, England, he gone to some jungle for go investigate and study something for 20 years. Mosquito they better, he they live like an alley man. We cannot do that. We, like for instance, with politicians, they want the regalias will come with the position. They want the title. They want everything, the salary, the good life, but they don't want the responsibility. They don't want to make the sacrifices.
cannot eat your cake and expect to have it in your
Exactly.
hand.
Then empathy. You get for able put yourself now other people in place. Like what you talk about earlier, where you talk about treat others as you like them treat you.
Yeah, yeah,
Simply it
yeah,
means to say
yeah,
you they
yeah,
empathize. Put
yeah.
yourself now other person in position. Make you know how it sound like so you go treat them better. We're not able to do that. The other one, now tolerance. We're not able to tolerate one another. Then you talk about compassion. You talk about humanity. You talk about long suffering. Una want pain, no? Yeah? Una want pain. You know almost pain people and they go, this man don't
You
save.
know, they do so.
Uh-huh.
It outline all the things that we lack in our beliefs and perceptions.
Yes. Don't
Only
see what
thing
make
they
the
do
light
talk
bulb.
to them lacking.
He do am 99 times and the 100 times now he get am correct. When he get am correct, when they ask and they say you fail 99 times, he say no. He say I not fail 99 times. He say I fail 99 ways we not correct. You know? Because he not see him as failure. He see him say they were all the building blocks that brought him to where he succeeded.
Wow, you don't come with something where we deal with.
Yes,
Because
sir.
the part of our beliefs the way they affect we.
Mm-hmm.
Perceptions about success, failure. With perceptions about good, bad. With perceptions about relevance and irrelevance, superiority and inferiority. Do you know that all those perceptions are colonized mentality perceptions?
Of course. Of course. Hmm.
Nobody is more superior to anybody in this life. We're all equal.
That's
You
why I
know,
hate.
material acquisition does not make you different.
Mm-mm.
You know
That's
what?
why I
You know
hate
what?
elitism.
You know
I
what?
hate the word elitism.
Hmm?
Elitism. I hate
You
it.
know what? Let me tell you one thing today. The more you get material acquisition, the more you get comfortable with life, the more your true self comes out to the people. If you're an idiot, the more money you get, the more idiotic you are.
You become. Make him tell people and say the way make
And
him put them.
everybody will see it.
The way make him put them. I talk for say wealth and power. They only show who that you really be. Your true self.
Exactly. Exactly. For begin say, this God bless them, this God curse them. Then beliefs and then a colonized mentality thinks them all they use for limit we self. We
Mm-hmm.
are all equal. When we create equality, we build a social democratic mentality in our society. We assist we for move faster. Norway is a well-developed and more very stable country than most countries on earth. You know why? That's because of the oil we wouldn't get. Norway would have been this way even without oil. Now, because of the social structure, the way the people and the thing, we so see equality that the richest man in this country, they work on a treat, they pick empty plastic rubber and bottle them. They carry and go na the supermarket, then get a machine where they go put the plastic. Depending on the quantity, tickets they come out of a value. If you want the money, you dey go na the counter, then you go take some goods where equivalent to that cost you go. Olaf Thon, that is his name. He's an old man now, he's in his 90s. The Maui gets the largest chain of hotels in Scandinavia, Thorn Hotel. And he's a shareholder in Radisson Blue Global. Radisson Blue in Sierra Leone is a shareholder in
One
it.
of the hotel them where some of the people and we travel go Belgium, not Ton Hotel then go.
Now we'll have Tony Hotel.
Yes, a huge
THON.
THON.
That
Yes.
old man, as I say, because of copyright issues, I'm not going to show the YouTube now, but let people then go look them. We'll have done the work and a treat with tote bag. When they go and get out there, empties them for help clean the environment. Here they go, now then supermarket, go put them. Then get two places. One day on a green button, one day on a red button. The red button, where you don't put your bottle down, if you press the red button, the lap where they come, they collect the money. That money they go to charity. Ulafton is a multi-billionaire. But because of equality issues in the society, they contribute $2 billion every year to Red Cross. From that bottle, they way they gather. That you can say they get the amount of $2 million, what they say, $2 million. Not to say they get the amount of money from the bottle. But when you don't say get a bottle done, when you are done, then say now this amount you don't get out. It top up from it 2 million. Then every year it gives 35 to 40 million to research. Now, it don't take in hotel business, it don't make her into a foundation. Because I think you're unfortunate you not get picking. So now he ain't worth no more day. They don't hold now. So you don't call and turn foundation. If it dies today, that foundation will be giving money to researchers globally. Just like how Nobel been
Yeah.
do with the money, we
Mhm.
create that foundation, we take the people and they benefit from it. You see, being rich is one thing. Understanding the essence of being rich is completely different. And when you have convoluted belief systems, even if you are just a donkey that has seen some few $1,000s, it make as if you are above God.
Mm, mm.
You know, then the limit we will make so today. Because when you get in kind of situation in a society, what they lead people then to? They lead people then to unnecessary material competition. And because people then they go into the unnecessary material competition, the things that are relevant that should be looked at, we not pay attention to them. In Sierra Leone, everybody get money, one bill, you want buy fine motor car, then what's next? Light no dey, go buy generator. For sure, get money. All the idiots say we get generator and free to them put that money together. Pretend they get electricity, then they even supply other
I don't
cities.
really know how they think. Then they come up back. Oh, people they jealous me. People they hate me. How they not go jealous you and hate you? Where they not in society? Now you want to get to nose. Now you want to get generator. Where all man is sleep and darkness and bang lamp. You put generator on you, they make noise back pan the whole next. You know they share them. Then
They're
why
not
they
dey
let
sleep.
you? Yes,
That's the people that get for come up 5 o'clock morning for good rest for them.
exactly.
You not allow them
You they
for sleep.
create noise pollution pan the whole night. You they put affluence pan them. You know, carbon monoxide all over the neighborhood, make noise panel, and you know they give one street light for help the people them. Then when they come out, they hate me. They are haters. Una with una own mind, una not a sit dumb and
Then
envisage.
you know, you make them hater. Huh? You don't see make the hater because we don't hating self first.
Exactly.
You
Oh, if you don't
see,
eat before picking angry and they look you. Wait, don't know, you call it.
no
Then
like
you
it.
call it, then they can't take the part. Then they substitute you. I remember the uncle will be the kind of host where they eat, they left some nice mesa for you. Where the uncle they can, una they gladdy. That uncle they give lunch, una they gladdy. Now that
Huh?
we they talk about this Mr. Tongia where they talk about. It is
Sure.
sharing like a way of life. Anybody will not get them in them.
Sharing they build trust in
Yes,
society.
yes,
Especially when you share without involving the ego. When you go share, you make big news out of begin to make like say, now you know more can do it creates enmity for yourself.
exactly.
Whether you do out good intention or not, it creates enmity.
So my family,
Go
we
on
don't reach 11
quietly.
o'clock. You don't reach 11 o'clock. We get for sum up now. And we brother be talk this topic is very intense. We go get for do 2, 3 um segments of this particular topic for like we go able for give him the justice way he deserve. So next Friday we go continue with them. Unfortunately, every good thing must come to an end. It on 2 hours now since where we start, and we not say una self go dey wonder when we dey done now. So now we come, now we dey go. I go pass on to my brother for let himself talk to una.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I've been just one for make an observation before we go. Possibly next Friday, we are not going to have a live program.
Okay,
We may do it on Thursday, recorded,
okay,
then it will be broadcast on Friday.
okay,
Because Friday is the 17th of May. It's the Norwegian Constitution Day,
okay,
a national holiday. And I have to take part in that day. In this country, we live as a community.
we can do a
So
live on Thursday.
everything is everybody's business.
Business, yeah.
When I say no to me business. So that said, I tell you, say this topic will not be done on one day. If maybe we're not even done in 2 programs, maybe we'll go
Two
do 3 or
segments.
4 programs on
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are the things we should be talking about in Sierra Leone. Not would I go thief election or would I go dance for election. These things, right? All those things will continue to happen and it will get worse.
The man do am because he knows say he can get away with that. Now make him do am.
So we go come back, we go continue, but do ya are a big fumble them. Una let me share this thing and subscribe. I have taken my time to do some investments. When I go see before the program and I go give una a glimpse of the new studio setup what they use for do all this broadcasting. So do ya, I dey kindly ask una, I have put in so much in this, not because of money, but because I want for make we get the right message across to Sierra Leoneans. The reason we make a call this network Redemption Broadcast Network, not to that redemption for gold gun go fet, but that redemption for change within the inside we had. So when we begin understand what thing for do and how for do them, we're able to redeem ourselves. We not need international community for can make tripartite committee for we. We able do them for ourselves. We able make we tripartite we see or keep company. We done all the palaver. We have been they make power, they go turn them to other thing. When I mean they make Osai or why it go turn into other thing we always have. But if we not take care of some of them things how they discuss, or we can talk about now, it's like where the chief minister say, where I do agree with to some extent, if even God can don't consider a state house, if we not take care of some of them things here, it's going to remain the same or even get worse. But we not pray for that. We don't want that. Now I make some of we still they talk. Now I make they take me time, they take me resources, they invest them. I know they do them because I want to stand political position as I want. But I make me what they always talk I don't want. But I want to die and leave a country way stable so that I go die and go with my soul as a peaceful soul.
Clean
So I
conscience.
richly on a thank you. And I pray we go meet up back. Do ya on a help for grow the channel. Yeah, not on a story who they can pull now. Yeah, they talk serious issues. And with time, we all go see the benefit from this. Before I go, another thing I go announce is we almost don't get with system together. Now we can take calls. The discussion today been so intense that we forget to make the announcement so we can take calls. But we can take calls from people. We go listen to them opinions. We go discuss with them and everything. This is about holding discussions that will change Sierra Leone for the better. Una thank you. So I give the last word to my brother. Let's saying good night to the family.
Family, now we come, now we go, unatata, and have a good night. Imranti. Redemption.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is this?
Yeah.